Hey everyone, Mike here in the BFH garage on my way to the pick and pull for a funeral. Looks like this little poor 1983 CJ7 is seeing its last days. It entered the yard today. It looks to be in, I won't call it pristine shape, but really, really good condition. So I don't know whether somebody passed away and then the family just, come get this Jeep and get it out of here type of deal. I'm not sure, but everything about this Jeep looks great. It's a Renegade, has the Renegade marking on the hood. The grill is complete. Everything looks to be in fantastic shape. Can't wait to get there. Hey, I'll be looking for the grill, the hood, since it has the Renegade markings on it, possibly the fenders. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a wall bob on it and have it, kind of the 3D out of the wall, cut it down, or just keep the grill. I'm not sure yet. We'll take a look when we get there. I'm also going to take a look at the tailgate, maybe the dashboard. But for my research, this 1983 has a Dana 300 transfer case. Those are highly desirable in the off-road world. A lot of people do a flip with those, and it's kind of a roundabout way to get that 4-to-1 transfer case without having to get a Rubicon transfer case. So anyway, enough jibber jabbering. Let's get to the pick and pull. Let's see if everything is still there and what we can get. We'll get a better look. This thing looked pretty good in the pictures. It is pretty beat up, a lot of rust. You can see on the hood there, it's got a nice crease from where it was folded over the windshield. The grill still appears to be in good shape. I'll grab that. The 300 transfer case is under there. We have these soft doors, which I thought was interesting. I don't need them, but they're relatively new. Steering wheel, dash. Actually has hard doors in there too. Look pretty beat up. Tailgate appears to be in good shape. I want to take a look around, just start pulling stuff. The Dana 300 could be a good grab out of this one, but I'm just not going to take my chance. It has too much crust. I went to get the gear shift handle off. It snapped right off. So when you come underneath and you see the rest of this, it's just a crusty old Dana 300. It's got milkshake dripping out of it, which, you're going to take it apart and clean up everything else, but it is god-awful rusty. Just not going to take that chance. I don't need it. Back to my art collection, though. I'm going to grab these on both sides. And then because the hood is damaged, I'm just going to cut off the Renegade section for wall hangers. I'm back from the pick and pull. Let's go over what I got. So you can see I got the grill. Now you notice the headlights aren't here. And the reason behind that is these salvage yards, especially this LKQ, they charge $46 per headlight. It's ridiculous. You can buy them brand new from a store cheaper than you can get them there. I have a whole cupboard full of them, so I'm just going to insert some in here, make this Jeep grill complete again, and I'm good to go. So great find here. Looking at the rest of the Jeep, a lot of rust on it. Get underneath, look at that Dana 300 transfer case. That thing is just trashed. It's just wasn't worth pulling. I look at the hood. It's got that big old crease down the middle of it. The tub is completely rusted out. I go to get the tailgate. It's got a ton of rust on the bottom side. So I do what I always do, and that is collect art. This is probably going to drive some of you guys nuts. But anyway, this is the way it goes. From the side of the Jeep, I got both sides, and I'm going to take these and I'll cut them up and I'll frame them probably. This one will probably drive you nuts too. The hood's gone, but guess what? I got this part. These will make great wall hangers. Got both sides for that. And then the tailgate was trashed. So I went ahead and cut out the tailgate center logo. I'll get that cleaned up, framed up, and all that, and everything will go out great with that. Lastly, there's a guy, kind of a close friend maybe, at work who has a Scrambler. He's got like an 84 Scrambler or something like that. He's been looking for all these parts all this time. And I always tell him every time these Jeeps come in the yard, hey, go down there, go get your parts. And every time I call him, I'm busy. I'm either golfing or I have the kids or something like that. He can never find time for that, but he always finds time for everything else. He'll never get the parts he needs. And every time I let him know that the parts are in there so he could be the early bird. He never shows up. So the only thing I could say is, can't want it more than you, Jared. Can't want it more than you.